All right, so today we were talking about some of the courses that I would advise that you come to the US to study. And instead of me advising you or telling you the kind of programs like you should study, like 5 programs that is best for international students, that's how the title is probably going to be. But I'm going to be showing you guys the pros and cons with most of the courses over here. Some of the mistakes I see people making when it comes to the course selection and all that, and I'll use my little experience that I have to help you guys so you don't make these kind of mistakes, because over here when you make a mistake with your program, you are in a lot of trouble. So first of all, let's establish the fact that we have programs that are high on demand in the US. And I'm not trying to tell you that stop the interest that you have, the passion that you have about nursing, the passion that you have about, all those topics or those courses, and then come and study high on demand courses. But this is a recommendation that I have for you guys and what I think would be best for you. So over here we have high on demand courses. Now, what are high on demand courses? High on demand courses are courses that are very hot cake. Like in Ghana, doctors are always hot cake. Nurses hot cake in Ghana. Doctors, all these programs are hot cake. Now when you come to the US, people studying in the STEM field. So what is the STEM field? STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These are the STEM field, and these are the top courses in the US. When you study these courses, your chances of you getting a high paying job is very high. Now, when it comes to studying STEM courses, you should know that you get the 3 years OPT after studies. So when you're done with the 3 years, you get 3 years work permit after you get a job in the STEM field, right? You get a 3 years OPT. Unlike those who study reading courses like I'm doing, you get just 1 year to work and all those things. Now we'll talk about the pros and cons when it comes to STEM programs or when it comes to these high on demand courses. Some of the high on demand courses are computer science, computer analyst, software engineering, all these science tech fields and all that. Now when it comes to the pros and cons, some of the cons are it's very difficult. Truth be told, science and tech courses over here are very difficult. If you are not really passionate about it, if you didn't really get the basics or the foundations in your undergraduate, I wouldn't advise that you come and do it here. If you are starting from undergraduate scratch, then yeah, you can go for it, but it's very difficult. One of my closest friends did engineering in K University, and he is doing engineering masters here, and it's not easy for him at all. Some of my friends studying computer science are like, bro, it's not easy and all that. So STEM courses are very hard, and the grading system is very different from almost every school. If you're an international student and it's true, just comment it. But in my school, people studying radiology, nursing, these pharmaceutical programs, they get 95 for A. If you get 95, you get an A. But for me, when I get 90, I get an A, right? So it's extremely difficult because these programs are like life-saving courses. When you get into a job field in this kind of program, it's like a life-saving. It can destroy someone's life, like health and all those things. They don't joke with health and stuff. So when you're studying medicine, when you're studying nursing, when you're studying radiology, these are like very, very serious courses. So they don't joke with it at all. And they scrutinize you a lot compared to the regular people. So these are the cons that comes with these programs. But the pros, well, you become hot cake after the jobs in the job market, right? After graduating, you become a hot cake. You get a lot of job offers. You get to work for companies and all that. So these are the pros and cons of these high demand courses like business, finance, accounting. These are top programs. Now, when it comes to the easier courses, which is like the pre-law is not easy. Political science is not easy. It's very hard. I'm going through it. So when it comes to these courses like psychology, sociology, history, these courses are like basic. Even in Ghana, when you take these courses, people don't really see it to be anything. It's the same thing here. You get to teach K to 12 schools and colleges and all that, but you wouldn't get any proper job. You wouldn't get any company that is willing to sponsor you, because guess what? Every company is looking for like the top people, and you are competing against Americans. You come to America and you see some white lady, she's reading education. You ask her why, she said she's passionate about teaching kids and all that. So you from Africa coming to study a program, competing with her in the job market, they would pick her over you because number one, she has been here all her life, and number two, you are from Africa. You get it? So these courses aren't for you. Music, except you want to go into like a different degree in your masters and you need a very good GPA here to get it. Now, one question most people ask is, can you study a different program in undergraduate or in your high school and then come and do something different? Yes, you can. I did business in SHS and I'm doing political science pre-law. They don't really care because you can always switch majors. I have switched my courses like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, you can do all these things. So I would want you to do a deep search about yourself. what area do you want to get into? Do you want to get into the field of engineering? Do you want to get into the field of computer science? Put everything aside, network with the right people, come here, get that degree, and then excel in your job market. Now, the best advice I would always give people when you ask me, well, I did it, but the best advice I would give people is pick a very easy liberal arts program. What is a liberal arts program? Liberal arts programs are the social sciences, the psychology, and all those things. Pick those easy classes as your major, and then pick a STEM program as a minor. A typical example is you can pick psychology for major and then a minor in computer science. You can pick history in a major and then software some engineering program as a minor, because when you do the major, you get a very high GPA, which is very easy, right? So when you get a high GPA, you have the STEM program as a minor. You still did it. So when you apply to jobs, they know that, oh, he had a very good GPA in these two courses. Let's hire him. Secondly, it makes you unique. Imagine reading, which program can I use? Imagine reading history and then having, no, history is not even. Imagine reading psychology and having a computer science minor. They are like, oh, he has a bit background, he has like a background in computer science, computer knowledge and all that, so he is a very good fit for us. So make yourself competitive, make yourself unique, and then you should be good to go. Did I leave anything? Because I normally have a script. Did I leave anything? Yeah, some of the cons that comes with, yes, some of the cons that comes with the reading courses or the history and all those things is that it can be challenging because you are not from America. I am reading political science and I would have to do ×3, ×4 of the work my classmates are doing. So let's say in class, the professor will be like, you guys remember in 2013, one of the presidents, blah, 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 did this, and I wasn't in America in 2013. So I would have to go back, research as if I was in the country, right? It's like you're in Ghana. You know, in Ghana, we know what is happening, Parliament House, blah, blah, blah. But someone in Togo doesn't know what is happening. He has to come back to Ghana. He has to come to Ghana, learn all these things, get adjusted to the system over here or there, and then he would be good to go. Secondly, when you are not from America and you are reading political science, they don't really take your suggestions and your answers serious, because they are like, you are from, imagine someone is from Togo or Benin or Cote d'Ivoire and he's studying social studies in Ghana. You understand, right? So that is the same thing here. But in all, you would be fine. I always tell people you would be fine. You would be fine because you just have to get used to it. You'll be fine. So if you need advice on the kind of program to do, don't come and do reading, psychology and sociology, except you want to go to law school and you need a very easy course to raise your GPA and then eventually go to law school. But if not that, please get a course that is in the STEM field. Even if you won't get into the STEM field fully, get like some reading course and add the STEM to it and you should be fine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment any video you want me to work on. I have a script, but I normally want you guys to tell me what you want to hear and then I'll give it out to you. So put it out there in the comment and I would definitely make a video about it. Thank you.